Everyone, this is Uma coming to you with your weekend reading for the Twin Flames. Welcome guys, come on in. Before we start our reading, I want to do a little bit of a PSA because I've been having a lot of requests for readings and I got the most ridiculous one today that I have to share because if you come to me with this nonsense, I am going to shut down this channel and not do a reading anymore and stick to just doing readings at my center. I had this woman contact me and ask me to do a reading for her. She didn't want a phone reading, she wanted an email reading, and she asked me if this is my twin flame. Now you guys who've been following me for a while, you know I tell you all the time, me, myself and I, or no other reader can tell you if you are in a twin flame relationship, right? We're clear on that. I can't tell you if you're in a twin flame relationship. Now, sometimes when I'm reading for people, I have certain cards that are significators to me. This is a twin flame relationship. So what I do is I tell the person, I can validate, I can vouch according to the cards that this is a twin flame relationship. That's it. There's no yes or no, there's none of that. I can't tell you if you're in a twin flame relationship. If you're in a twin flame relationship, then you are in a twin flame relationship. The only thing I can do is validate it if I'm pulling cards for you and it seems to be a twin flame relationship. Well, this woman emailed me and asked me that. I went over this with her and I said to her, hey, I can't do that for you, but what is your specific question? And her specific question was, is this my twin flame relationship? I said, well, how about this? Since you're not really giving me something to go off of, I'm going to do 3 cards for you, past, present, and future. And we'll talk about the relationship in the past, the relationship where it is currently, and the relationship in the future. Okay? And if you like that, then I will go ahead and pull cards for that, 3 cards. And if my twin flame validation cards come up, I'll let you know. And if they don't, then you're in a relationship and we'll talk about it. So she said, okay, right? She made payments and everything else, and that was fine. Well, of course I delivered the reading, and of course it wasn't what she wanted to hear. And then I get an email today asking for her money back. Are you kidding me right now? So here's the thing, okay? If you pay me for a reading, you're not paying me for the reading, you're paying me for my time. I own a wellness center. I do readings, I do healings, I do consultations. I'm a life coach. I do this for a living. And the time that I'm spending doing your reading, whether on phone or by email or in person, is time away from my other clients. Does that make sense? So if I deliver a product to you that you don't like or you don't agree with, I am really, truly very sorry for you, but I am not the reader that can be bought. Okay, let's be clear about that. You can't buy me. I've had another person tell me, what a great twin flame coach they are, and this and that, the other, and then my reading did not validate it was a twin flame relationship. And she was kind of like trying to get me to change what I'm saying, but I can't. Guys, I can't change what I'm saying. I'm only reading the cards. And some of you may disagree with how I read the cards, that's fine. And some of you may agree with how I read the cards, that's fine. But at the end of the day, this is all based off of spirit. What spirit is delivering to me, what I'm reading, I have no dog in your game. I don't really necessarily care whether this works out for you or not, okay? So that's why I like going to readers myself, because then they don't personally know me and they don't really have a dog in the game. So they can give me their information just the best way they know how. And if a reader gives me, honestly guys, I've gotten readings where I didn't agree with the message, but did I have the nerve to ask for my money back? No. That was my fault for choosing a reader that didn't give me a message that I, resonated with. That's on me. So I'm not going to whine about it or cry about it and then ask back for my money because the reading does not resonate with me. That's terrible. And if you guys are out there doing that to readers, that's terrible because they're still taking time to do your reading. Whether it's 15 minutes, 30 minutes, a half an hour, they're taking time to do your reading. And if you don't like it and you don't, it doesn't validate for you, don't you dare ask back for your money. It's like you going, to the salon and you're not liking what you get and then you're asking back for your money. Most times the salon won't give you back your money because they just spent the whole darn hour doing what they thought that you wanted them to do. All right? So I'm going to get off my soapbox now and get to the readings for this weekend. But I just want to be very, very clear. If you're booking me for a reading, you get what I'm going to deliver. If you don't like it, I am so sorry for your loss, okay? But I'm not going to change my tone or my reading for you. I'm only going to read what I see, what I hear, what I feel, what I know. And that's the best way for me to do this. And if that is not recognized or welcomed in the Twin Flame community, then so be it. I will cut this channel out. I will be done. And I will keep going on with my wellness center like I've been doing for the past 10 years. It's no loss to me, all right, guys? But I just want to stop this now because, again, like I've had these two ladies who were not too happy with my readings and, now trying to, one of them asking back for money, the other one pretty much telling me, I can't read good. So, stop following my channel. It's that simple. If you don't agree with what I do, just stop following my channel. All right, I'm getting off my soapbox now. Let's go into your readings for those of you lovely people who still watch my readings and support me, because God knows that there's more of you than there is of them. And we're going to start with the beautiful Divine Masculine. So timestamp that is 6 minutes, 6 seconds in. The Divine Masculine, what is he feeling towards his Divine Feminine this weekend? Here we go. Oh, there we go. That was a jumper. Ooh, we have passion. He's been on a roll, right, guys? Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So he's definitely in his heart space. Let's see now how this pertains per person. So, oh, no. That's right. We're doing the news spread. Okay. And Divine Feminine. What is the advice for her this weekend concerning her Divine Masculine? Ooh, we have 2 jumper cards. Wedding and calling in your soulmate. So lots of shifting happening this weekend. And going off of the general reading I just did for the weekend, I can see why. Everybody's leveling up. There's like a big transformation, a big spiritual transformation. Everybody's leveling up. This is good news. So let's look at the Twin Flame Masculine. So time stamping the couples at 7 minutes, 11 seconds in, 7:11. Time-stamping the Twin Flame couples. Let's look at the Divine Masculine towards his Divine Feminine this weekend. What is he feeling towards her? Aww. We have Ace of Water. So for some of you, you just got into union and he's having that honeymoon feelings. And for some of you that have been in union for a while, he's still having that honeymoon feelings, or that's the return of the honeymoon feelings. It's a fresh energy coming in, and he's looking at his Divine Feminine in a new light and falling in love all over again, okay? So that is a Divine Masculine that is in union. Let's see the Divine Feminine that's in union. What is the advice for her today, this weekend, from Spirit? She's getting 2 cards all the time. Okay, we have Renewal and Justice. So the renewal card is following the theme of this weekend. I did the weekend reading and it was all about like spiritual transformation. We got the world and moving on with 8 of Water. So the renewal energy is about this change. She's having this change. She's moving away from things that no longer serve her. She's moving towards things that are good for her and good for her, personal health, her spiritual health, her emotional health. And the Justice card, all wrongs being righted in her favor, right? So she's in a good place, and that's why she has that wedding, calling in your soulmate card. She's able to fully commit to her Divine Masculine because she is in a good place, okay? And as you notice with the Divine Feminine, she has both major arcana cards. So a lot of spiritual transformation for her that is allowing her to become more in union with her Divine Masculine. And because of that, he's feeling that and he's falling more in love with her. So let's see the nature of their relationship this weekend. Sorry, I had a whole bunch that popped out at the same time. Good Lord. All right. If they keep popping out, we're going to go with that. The Star. So do I need to say anything else? Happy times, make long-term plans, okay? Set your wishes upon a star. They are on the fast track to going amazingly. Like they're going to amazing places. I can't even stop raving about the Twin Flame unions right now. They're just doing it. And thank you for the union couples who are responding in and commenting in and saying this is so on point, because a lot of times people are like, no, this sounds too wishy-washy, or this sounds, that I was accused of that too, that my readings are wishy-washy. I don't know how, because they're very accurate. But for the twin flame unions, they have been for a long time doing the do. And sometimes, people are like, well, this is just too much kind of like dreamy and this can't be possible. So thank you to the union couples who are writing in and saying, no, this is true. This is where we're at. This is actually happening. I know it's happening for me and my twin flame union. So I know that it's happening for other unions as well. All right. So full steam ahead, guys. You guys are doing wonderfully. Keep it up. All right. 10 minutes, 22 seconds in for twin flames that are separated and communicating. What is the divine masculine feeling towards the divine feminine? They're jumping out in bunches. I'd like one card, please, Spirit. King of Fire. He is very focused and committed to his vision. And twin flame feminine, we have 9 of Water. That is the card you want to see. And 2 of Fire, partnerships. So the advice for twin flame feminine is keep going. Okay, 9 of Water is wishes coming true, the love of a lifetime. He is committed, he is focused, he is locked in. Let's see the nature of the relationship this weekend. That's why it's the awakening card. So for twin flames that are separated and communicating, you're about to have a shift this weekend. The shift is coming because he's going to become more focused on you and communicate how he feels towards you. And you see, it's a fire card. Remember, he's been getting a lot of water cards. He's been feeling the way he's been feeling towards you, but not really making a movement. With the King of Fire, you can see some movement this weekend, okay? And that movement is coming about because of the awakening he is having. Now, for you, you are also having an awakening. You're realizing, I can't push. I have to let this thing flow. This thing has a natural energy and flow to its own. So I need to just let it go and go with the flow. And because of that, you're creating the space to allow him to come on in and make that offer, all right? So I'm going to call it, some of you are getting into a relationship this weekend. Job well done. So the 2 of Fire talks about working in partnership. You're no longer putting yourself first, divine feminine, and thinking, well, I need to just focus on me. You're thinking about you two and the partnership. And because of that, you're going to get your love of life. You're going to get everything that you want because you've had that awakening and realizing it's not about you and your needs. It's about you two as a couple. Wonderful job, guys. Wonderful. All right. And our final couple, 12 minutes, 35 seconds in, twin flames that are separated and not communicating. What is the divine masculine feeling towards the divine feminine this weekend? That felt like it, but it didn't pop out. Okay, there's that one card. Page of Air. Challenging information. I feel that Mercury retrograde affecting there. Let's see the divine feminine. What is the advice for her? Oh. Do you notice all the divine feminines are getting 2 cards? Well, we have 3 cards for divine feminine. That is separated, not communicating. We have that dreaded 3 of Air card, Queen of Water, and 10 of Fire. So the twin flames that are separated, not communicating, Page of Water is the energy this weekend, and 7 of Fire. Okay, so for those of you that are separated, not communicating, there's challenging information being presented to him. Either he's finding out stuff about the divine feminine he doesn't really care to find out or know about, and he's not really dealing well with it, or he's just finding out things about himself, is what I'm hearing. Interesting. But the divine feminine, she's still hurting. 3 of Air is that breakup and the sadness and the needing to heal. Spirit is asking you to be Queen of Water to yourself, okay? Queen of Water talks about relationships developing to a deeper level. So it's hard to imagine that when you're separated, not communicating. But like I said yesterday, sometimes the separation is needed for the hearts to grow together stronger. So in the meantime, while that is happening, the care here is for yourself, not for the other person. It's for yourself. So you want to make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Like I say to you guys all the time, I'm a Reiki healer. Get yourself a Reiki healing session. It's so wonderful. It's so helpful. Get yourself a Reiki healing session wherever you are in the world, because it's an amazing thing that can help you with your hurt. And then the 10 of fire, life is out of balance and chaotic. So divine feminines that are separated, not communicating, you might want to give this relationship a rest for just now. You have so much more going on in your life that you need to pay attention to. You know, life is out of balance. You're not taking care of yourself. You're still hurting. And even if you were to communicate to him right now, you're not going to be communicating in the best possible place, because why? It's, you know, you're not in a good place. And the page of water that popped up and 7 of fire, there is new energy coming in this weekend, right? Page of water is the offer, the message of love. So either for some of you, you're getting a message of love from a new person, or you are still connecting with your twin flame masculine on the divine level, on the 5D level, and you're feeling comforted in that kind of place. With the 7 of fire, there's also some chaotic energy also coming in this weekend, because it's about defending your beliefs and decisions and choosing your battles, stand your ground. So for the twin flames that are separated and not communicating, you're in for kind of like a crazy weekend. The best way to get through it is to kind of hunker down, do your spiritual work, you know, journal, whatever you're feeling. I don't want to say bottle it up. No, write about it, journal about it, but don't make sure that you don't explode on people. You know what I mean? Because you have a lot going on, both of you, divine masculines and feminines. And I know it's because of the angst of missing each other and being away from that person and not knowing what they're doing, or, you know, maybe social media is showing them what you're doing and you're not liking what you're seeing. But whatever it is, all right, just remember, this too shall pass. We've all been through it. All right, guys, that is your weekend reading for this weekend. If you're in the Maryland area, please feel free to come by on Sunday to Pathways Natural Living Expo. It is in Maryland at the Marriott I think it's in Bethesda. And I'm going to be there. Stop by and say hello. I'd love to see you guys in person. Come get a reading with me or attend my classes. It's $10 for the whole day, and you get over 56 workshops to choose from, of which I'm doing 2, one on chakras and one on spirit communication. And my team and I will be there. We have 3 tables, and we're all doing mini healings, mini readings. So come on by. It's going to be a great day, all right? It's in Maryland. It's from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. I'll include the link below so you can check it out. And like I said, it's $10 for the whole day to come on in, and you get a bunch of free stuff. Unless, of course, you're booking a reading or buying a crystal or buying a beautiful shawl, then you pay extra, but all the workshops are free, and walking around and checking out the stuff is free too. All right, guys, thank you so much for following my channel. And again, if you're booking a reading with me, please read, watch, listen to the PSA that we started this video with, because I really don't want to be dealing with this nonsense. Yeah. All right, guys, have a great weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.